Hello, today is Sunday, August 22nd, 2021. Um, this one is a very interesting article I wrote, and I would like to thank each and every one of you for subscribing to my YouTube channel, to my blogs, and enabling this message to spread around the communities, around the world, because that's the message. I, with the help of everybody, want to see we are moving toward peace and ending this insanity in the Middle East. As always, I will be speaking the English language, then I will switch to the Persian language. The article that I have written, I won't be going through it detail by detail, but I will be talking about it. So initially I'm trying to give a background. The link that goes to my blog is attached to this video clip, so you could read it and see it. I also attach the video clips that I uploaded on my YouTube channel to this video to other video clips. The link from the blog is already attached. So they are people who make a pact with devil, or they make a deal with the devil, and they sell their soul to devil. And Jesus, even is a fact that Satan comes and tells Jesus that come and work with me, and you will have this world, you will have all the possession, you will have everything, and you won't face persecution, pain, and suffering, because they were planning to persecute him. And Jesus says no to him, go away. But we have people, they do. And some of you may think, oh, this is gibberish, what he's talking about, it has no merit. Aleister Crowley is one of them that who knows the dark art, and he published a book, the Book of the Law. And he was communicating with devil by means of magic. This magic has a different spelling that you are familiar with. This begins with letter M as Mike, A as Alpha, G as George, I India, C as Charlie, K as Kilo. It's different spelling. Okay, you will see Aleister Crowley was just one person. Bob Dylan is another person who admits that he signed a contract with devil. So, and there are, like, I know some of you is saying, oh, he is a conspiracy theory. You could type it on YouTube, you will see Bob Dylan, he says, I signed a contract with devil. That's why I'm a good musician. Okay? So now we are talking about satanic ritual. Okay? One of the biggest things that you're talking about it, in a satanic ritual, what they do, they burn live animals or human beings. This is a fact, okay? So, when we are talking about the Khomeini, when he returned to Iran, he says Saint Ali burned his adversary to silent infidels. That's one of the video clips that he did. Cinema Rex of Abadan. On August 19, 1979, patrons watched the Deer film, and the exit doors locked to prevent the patrons from leaving the movie theater. Over 600 people burned alive. And Ali Khamenei was one of the culprits who took part in burning people. Ali Khamenei and the Revolutionary Guard Corps burned PS-752 with 2 missiles. So what happens when the airplanes, if you watch the video clip, you could see the airplane is burning and people were alive. And we know for a fact it was intentional. And they cannot say we didn't know if explosion happens, like when explosion happens, people burn. Torture is another satanic ritual. The Islamic Republic of Iran prisons are famous for torturing people. Physical pain and sexual assaults are something that gives pleasure to Satan. We are thinking Satan in this sense, that Satan is, for example, could be at this time, at this moment here, but Satan could be anywhere, at any given time, at any moment. So it's a different way, because it does not mean that because I do not see it, it does not exist. I don't see germs. I don't see COVID-19, but COVID-19 is real. And I know you're saying we have to use science, the microscope or some technology, we could say, yes, and that is how Satan and God do exist, Jesus exists. COVID-19 is a fact that it's a fact that Ali Khamenei is worshipping Satan. First of all, he says if anybody will be vaccinated, they will become member of LGBTQ. I am not having any problem with that segment of society. I have total respect. But I'm talking about him, a religious figure, is homophobic. And that's what I'm talking about. So he didn't let Iranian people have vaccine. And now every day, over 1,000 people are dying. And maybe more, maybe less, but people are saying the numbers are way higher than 1,000. So that is how he's serving. Do you see, there are video clips in my YouTube channel, you will see people are crying. There is a wife, a widow, crying and says, my husband was 28 years old, he's sleeping here now. A husband crying and saying, my wife is sleeping here. Because you guys, Ali Khamenei was stubborn and didn't want vaccine come to Iran to save people's life. The reason he did that, because he wants to see pain and suffering, serving Satan. I'm not joking. I am not joking. I'm very serious what I'm saying about here. I hope one day people who have PhD in theology and they have good command of the English language, better than me, they could do a research and they prove what I'm saying. Talking to the spirit world. All Abrahamic faith prohibits human from talking to the spirit world. Because you don't know the spirit that is talking to you, who that spirit is. And we always have seen, Ali Khamenei talks about jinns. Oh, we are talking with the jinns and doing, they're helping us or they're helping this. We don't talk, you cannot talk to the spirit world. It is dangerous. They're gonna lie to you, deceive you. And these are real. There are people who talk with the spirit world. Now, fortune telling or any form of magic is prohibited in all Abrahamic faith. Sorcery, all that is prohibited. But it's a common practice among these mullahs, revolutionary guards. They do all this black magic. And it's a black magic, doesn't matter. So, the conclusion. It is hard to believe that Satan does exist because we don't see it, and I don't have something like a proof. I say, oh, look at this. I'm sorry. Look at this. This is Satan. And you say, yeah, it does exist. No, it does exist. Because we don't see it does not mean it does not exist. All the evil is happening because of him, that some individuals decided to become his servant and causing death and destruction. Ali Khamenei is satanic. He's worshipping Satan, burning people alive, Cinema Rex Abadan, the airplane PS-75 that he brought it down. Okay, that's one. He doesn't stop torturing people in prison. He permits it because he enjoys, and his master Satan is enjoying it. After that, we are talking about COVID-19. Many people are saying, why is he so stubborn and not letting vaccine to come into the country? Because he wants to see people are dying. He getting a pleasure out of it. Talking with the spirit world or any kind of a black magic is against any faith. As we talk about this chaotic world goes, God's patience will come to an end, and Ali Khamenei will face God's justice in the presence of Jesus. Okay, I will be speaking the Persian language. از شما تشکر میکنم که به یوتیوب چنل من میارید، افتخار میدید اینجا باشم. تشکر میکنم، مرسی. و از شما خواهش میکنم سابسکرایب کنید به یوتیوب چنل من و به بلاگ من جوین کنید. میخوام این پیغام آزادی، من دارم پیغام آزادی میرسم و به کمک شما مردم احتیاج دارم که با هم دیگه اینا رو لایک کنیم، این پیغام ها رو بفرستیم. من هیچ شکی ندارم که علی خامنه‌ای روح خودشو به شیطان فروخته. شاید بعضیاتون باورتون نشه ولی این یه واقعیته. الیستر کرالی یکی از کسانیه که میگه آره واقعیت داره. یه خواننده آمریکایی هستش، باب دیلان هستش، خودش میگه که من روحمو به شیطان فروختم. یعنی اینا خیلی ها هستن که این کارها رو میکنن. A deal with the devil. اینو شما تایپ کنید میبینید. سیتانیک ریچوال، کارهایی که شیطان پرستی میکنن سوزاندن حیوانات یا انسان هاست. علی خامنه‌ای سینما رو سوزون، سینما رکس آبادان، هواپیما رو آورد پایین با 2 تا راکت، دروغ گفت، در زندانهای ملاها شکنجه و آزارهای جنسی خیلی آزاده و چون که شیطان در اونجا حاضر هستش. وقتی یه نفر یه همچین کاری رو میکنه، وقتی یه نفر رو شکنجه میده، شیطان در اونجا حاضره. ما فکر میکنیم شیطان مثلا یک لحظه یک جا میتونه باشه، ولی شیطان میتونه همه جا باشه بدون اینکه چیزی جلوش رو بگیره. ما اینا رو فرق داره، تو اون دنیایی که داریم صحبت میکنیم فرق داره با این دنیا و ایشون لذت میبره، خودش علی خامنه‌ای لذت میبره و شیطان هم لذت میبره. کووید 19 دیگه علی خامنه‌ای گفتش که نباید باشه، واکسنش نباید بیاد تو ایران و داره هر روز بالای هزاران نفر یا یه ذره بالا یه ذره پایین تا جایی که من میدونم هزاران نفر دارن در ایران هر روز میمیرن به خاطر کووید 19 و ما داریم میبینیم که مردم ایران در آه و ناله هستن. اون خانومه گریه میکنه میگه شوهرم اینجا خوابیده 28 سالش بود، اون آقای گریه میکنه میگه زنم 28 سالش بود اینجاست و اینا. ببین علی خامنه‌ای داره لذت میبره، چون با شیطانه و خودش و مسئله بعدی اینه که با دنیای که ما نمیبینیم، با دنیای روح نباید ارتباط برقرار کنیم. همه دین‌های ابراهیمی اینو میگن، نباید ارتباط برقرار بشه، برای اینکه نمیدونیم اون کسی که با ما داره صحبت میکنه کیه. شاید دروغ میگه، شاید ما رو داره گمراه میکنه. خدا خوشش نمیاد از اینجور کارا. البته یه پادشاهی هم بود در دوران وقت قشنگ داستانش بعدن یادم میاد، وقتی که این پادشاه دنیای روح صحبت میکنه خدا میگه انا هم خب تو این جنگ خودت کشته میشی هم پسرات. و فالگیری و نمیدونم استخاره رفتن و ما بین ملاها و سپاهپاسداران خیلی چیز مدیه و اینا کارهایی که خدا خوشش نمیاد. سرسری و مجیک و اینا خوشش نمیاد. آینده مال خداست، اون میدونه. نتیجه چیه؟ نتیجه اینه که علی خامنه‌ای یک شیطان پرسته. من هیچ شکی توش ندارم. یعنی آدم کش نیست، این شیطان پرسته و یک روزی خواهد اومد که عدالت خدا جلوی علی خامنه‌ای با حضرت عیسی خواهم واسطه. من هیچ شکی ندارم. اینا قشنگ بدونن. این علی خامنه‌ای امیدوارم که بدونه که عدالت خدا خواهد آمد.